Okay, I hope everyone is doing great. I wanted to do a little video here to show you, maybe clarify this last assignment on the talking about transformers and give you kind of an update on what you're supposed to be doing. So if you go to, first of all, I'm in the this one happens to be first hour integrated science. I go down, click on the assignment, transformers. I go to the instructions, and it pulls up a form, and you can answer the questions on that form. Okay, so that's the first part. But that form um, has the answers to the questions on that form come from this link right here. And you don't need to use that link. I put this actually back here in the next post in Classroom. I put this link right here, and you go to instructions, and that's where you go to. So click on that. Should take you to a link. There might be a few things you have to go through to get into here. You might have to set up an account, which I already did. But in the end, you should get to something sort of like this. It starts off here. How is a high voltage from a utility pole converted into low voltage for the home? You play it. There's no audio, but there's a series that just shows you a series of things and gives you some instructions on how the electricity from your line gets converted into something you can use in your home. You click on that right arrow, and it takes you to a demonstration where you can change over down here on your left. You can change your primary voltage. It has a little bit of lag, so you got to take your time with it. So let's say we change that to 1200 volts. So right now, if you look at your incoming voltage, it's 120 times 10, so it's 1200. That's the incoming voltage. You go over here to your secondary voltage, and it's at 1.2 times 10 to the third, so it's also 1200. And that's because you have 50 windings here and 50 windings there. If you change the primary windings, let's say we change that to 100. When I let that go, you'll see that the secondary voltage, the primary voltage doesn't change, the secondary voltage changes. And now I have 6 times 10 to the second, which is 600 volts over here on the secondary side. If I change that winding to 500, now all of a sudden I have white back here, 1.2 times 100, so it's 120 volts. So I have 120 volts here. I still have 1200 volts over on that side. So you can mess with these, see what happens when you change the secondary windings and the primary windings. It's just a real simple little demonstrator to sort of show you how that works. So that's the basics of what I'm trying to do there, and hopefully that helps you answer the questions. The other thing you can do, we'll come back to the here. There are 2 videos in YouTube that you can watch. Actually, both of them are fairly good, and those you can probably answer most of those questions just off of those videos as well. So, anyways, that's what I was trying to let you know. So I'll talk to you later.